Aujourd'hui, je vais parler de some of my most often used arguments against gift giving this holiday season. Am I a Grinch? Sure, maybe, but even Grinches got horns now, right? Hey, yo, XenPuck here. So it's that time of year again. Oh, the magic of Christmas time. The celebration of an old fat man in a red suit that children love everywhere. I mean, Santa's definitely breaking into your house. But we overlook that fact for the sake of presents. After all, he's probably the only breakin that leaves stuff rather than take stuff. So okay, let me be clear right off the bat, I won't mock Santa, right? I think he's one of the wildest stories on the planet in terms of suspension of disbelief. And kids love him. All good. Give kids presents or not, or whatnot. That's your business, because I don't have any kids, so I won't pretend like I understand what having them is like. But for the rest of the adult population during this time of year, isn't gift giving just stressful? Isn't it weird that stores all over America can't even get into profitability until Black Friday, which is in November, thus the name? How weird is it that to really think about that means a huge chunk of spending happens in Q4 of every year. And these days, we don't really have to guess. Just look at all the commercial junk mail in either physical or digital form that you get during this quarter. Well, I've been an adult for a while, and I am not against gifting. I think it's awesome to get a thoughtful gift. But giving gifts mindlessly, and that's how I see most people act during the holiday season, that's gotta stop, right? People go into debt for this, to keep up with appearances and maintain tradition. Seriously, just stop it, okay? You want to show someone that you love them, make them something, write them something, sing them something, all sorts of ways to show love. But plying them with junk isn't the answer. So today I'll just relay what arguments I unsheath when people give me the side eye for voicing my anti-consumerist opinion. Take that how you will. Anyway, if you enjoy some random rants from a dude with clearly no production skills, like, subscribe, share, comment, or whatever. I'll be great regardless, because I just do these for funsies. Hit that bell icon. I don't really know where the heck that is, okay, because I've never done that myself. But people who watch YouTube surely knows better than me, right? So argument number one, right? It's not a real sale. The entire holiday gift giving season is basically made up in terms of the savings. I mean, hey, I'm not immune to all the big numbers that you see around this time of year. 50% off, 70% off, especially on things like Black Friday, right? My God, limited time only, what a big chunk. So we should buy now, right? Back up a second. 70% off of what? Most likely a giant inflated MSRP, right? I find it amusing that I've only recently noticed via Reddit people complaining about how this year on the Black Friday deals, they look inflated because the high percentage off looks to be based on an MSRP that's been recently inflated just for Black Friday. Is that really a surprise, though? This type of tactic has been used since forever, always. After all, it's just a cheap psychological trick that totally works on humans, okay? Think about it like this. Would you rather buy a $10 shirt at a straight-up discount store where it's always $10, or a $10 shirt marked as 90% off in a fancy store? I mean, you end up spending the same amount of money, but somehow getting it as if someone knocked a massive percentage off makes it feel like a better value, right? The real question you should ask yourself is, do you even need a shirt to begin with, okay? So yeah, not a good deal. Don't get swept up in the idea that you're getting a great deal. Companies lie to you all year round to make the holidays feel like a deal. The best deal is to just only buy stuff you need, not because some shiny, bright sales sticker. Okay. Argument number two, okay? Don't buy stuff out of obligation only, or mostly even, right? Do you ever notice a ton of junk piling up in your place after the holidays? Did I say junk? I meant gifts, right? Have you ever regifted or had a thought to do so, right? Now, or think about, like, what the heck am I ever gonna do with this knickknack? Okay, I just want to go on a tangent. I really abhor regifting. I mean, seriously, talk about the symptom of a disease that is obligatory gifting, right? If a gift is going to be basically recycled within your circle of friends, then just toss it, okay? Have you ever gotten presents where you're sure that the gifter pretty much gave the same present to everybody in their circle? Now that doesn't make anybody feel special, right? Or how about when the desired present is a gift card? My lord. I mean, at that point, why not just give cash? I mean, most people think that cash is not really much of a present, right? But neither are gift cards. I mean, gift cards are literally just cash that's slightly worse. What is the rebuttal here? Oh, I guess you could say, hey, Uncle Bob likes to drink coffee, so I got him Starbucks gift cards. See, I do know him. Oh, please stop. That is just so lame. So if someone likes Starbucks or coffee, the solution is to simply pigeonhole them into that habit further at one spot? At least with cash, he could buy any kind of coffee he wants, right? Believe me, when someone uses a Starbucks gift card, they're absolutely not remembering who the heck gave it to them, right? Because usually the purchase would have been done months, if not years, earlier. Now, argument number 3. Think about who the primary beneficiaries of rampant capitalism / consumerism is. Well, that will be the corporations, okay? And actually also me, but definitely not most of the actual consumers, okay? Look, I know this isn't true for everybody, or maybe not even most, but certainly a significant proportion of people, right? And that is the fact that people absolutely out there who cannot afford to keep up with these ridiculous holiday gifting traditions, and they go into debt just to pay off Christmas presents. How absurd is that? For what? Really mainly just because everyone else is doing so in the immediate vicinity, right? Because of the massive influence of TV ads telling you that this is what people do, the stupid Christmas movies, that's what they're telling you, okay? To jeopardize your financial well-being, to buy junk that mostly goes unappreciated. The consumer is definitely not coming out on top here, right? Sure, you maybe hit the personal jackpot and received or gave some amazing gift at some point in the past. That's cool, that's great. But think about how many memorable gifts has there been in your lifetime. Maybe a handful. The odds of your gift making a difference is just incredibly low. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fence, the winners are definitely the companies selling crap that you don't need that somehow end up in debt for, okay? Hey, I did mention that I'm personally a winner in all of this. How is that? Well, that's because I'm invested in Western capitalism as it exists currently. So ironically, even though personally I try to stay as far away from these silly gifting traditions for the holidays as possible, it doesn't mean that I won't benefit when the rest of the Western world, who currently disagrees, indulges in it. Works well, right? So, do I never give Christmas presents these days? Is that what I'm saying? Oh, no. Unfortunately, I just do what wifey's family wants, okay? I am fine with that to keep the peace, right? However, I do express these exact same thoughts, if asked for my opinion, on our cultural Christmas practices right now. Look, I know there's no way in hell Americans will stop wasting money on useless junk just because most of us are short-sighted when it comes to what really brings us joy. I used to be in that camp, okay? Even though I didn't like gifting, I used to really splurge on myself and use the holidays as an excuse. But now that I'm retired, my perspective is just much wider, okay? Stuff will never make anyone happy for longer than an hour, or maybe at most a week, okay? We human beings are just that good at adapting. So meditate on that when you have a chance. Because if stuff is not the solution to one's own happiness, why the heck would I think it will be for someone else's happiness, okay? Cheers, a la prochaine.